room right now. Just talking to them like normally just talk to me like we were just talking.
Yeah. It's hard to think, oh, yo, and you're like...
What were we talking about, the ego death?
Oh, yeah, ego death, yeah. Yeah, man. I feel like I've gone through a lot of ego deaths, man. Because on one level, I feel like a lot of us are just trying to survive at the end of the day through life. You know, you're thrown in here as a child, as a baby. Sometimes you're given a path as to what that life is, but even going through an ego death of that is, you know, you have to go through that. We look at some people too, they feel like they're really privileged, but you know, they're living a life that they're trapped in. And you know, they don't even understand what it is. They gotta go through their own ego death. Whatever it is, man, you gotta figure it out. Wild times in life. Ego deaths. The death of who you are. This guy had enough of that tripod, eh?
Bro. Fucking make my life simple, bro. Like, you're here to help. Like, fucking your tech, or fucking computer. This tripod is good, but... Sirski. Yeah, bro, how's your day? You have meetings today, anything?
Had a couple meetings, have another meeting tomorrow. Just trying to move the fucking stick forward.
100%, bro.
Actually, yeah, it's a weird time, man.
Oh, for sure.
Right now. My one of my boys got hit with a pretty serious, not like police investigation, but like he's in the shit right now.
Who's that?
I'm not even gonna say his name, but like, I don't know. Maybe when I was saying that, it's funny I posted that shit about integrity today. Yeah. I think it really matters, man. Maybe I was a bit too harsh. I don't think you're a loser, but it's like sometimes, man, like when shit doesn't feel right. No. He was in some finance shit.
Oh shit.
But yo, that's the thing. Like I've been in this game now, and like sometimes like, so I have to be careful with crypto shit, bro. Cause like the OSC, IROC, the regulatory bodies don't fuck around. You know what I mean? Like they do not fuck around, bro. And once they see you selling financial products up here, and you're not regulated, and you're dealing with Ontario citizens or dealing with Canadians, and you got a company out of here, bro, they don't fucking play, bro. They come for you. They don't, and they're not fucking around either. And God help you if you're fucking black, bro. They have no mercy, right? Like they're gonna run through you. Yeah, man. And that's the thing. Like I was always like, man.
The fall guy for the company or whatever it is.
Bro,
he actually did some shady shit.
Honestly, so like, so I know a little bit about this game. So basically, he was like into like the algo shit, bro. So like the crypto, the algorithm. So you know how they have these, yeah. But honestly, a lot of those programs, in my opinion, I sort of on one level buy them doing well, because if you're early, and if there was early movers in the market and they're able to develop a system and have the infrastructure, I could understand how they could basically be able to do it. But the amount of expertise, resources, the time investment required for that shit to make it efficient, bro, is fucking ridiculous, man. You need a computer science degree, you need a capital markets degree, you need a fucking like accounting degree at the same time too, because you can't just everyone tries to make it seem simple, like, oh, I just have like a robot. No, bro, you gotta have like every day, basically every day you need to have different sets of the algorithm, different ways to run it, right? And you need to constantly monitor it, because even when it's running efficiently, you're susceptible to flash crashes, you're susceptible to like market volatility, all this kind of shit, right? So you're always gonna get hit. It doesn't matter if you're in the market, bro, you're always gonna grab a hit, right? So the first thing that always like bothered me with these things is like, you know, they always guarantee or talk about egregious returns, like, you know, 70%, 30%, 40%, like month over month, right? And I sort of knew that was happening because when we were in COVID, everything went up, right? Especially crypto, everything went up, right? So like, it was an easy way to make money, but then people basically got greedy and started selling it off their expertise. And this has happened in the market, like capital markets for years too. Like basically since 2007 to like the 2007 economic crash, right? We did this thing called like the world basically started operating in modern monetary theory, right? Or and the U.S.'s version was quantitative easing, but basically they're reducing interest rates and printing money, right? And because they were doing that for so long, for equities.
Didn't they just now too? During COVID, they just did this.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So basically, what happened? But like, so even before COVID, right? All of these sell side firms basically were talking about how good they are, how smart they are, how good they are at their trades. In reality, they're making money like 8% year over year because interest rates are going down significantly, right? So when interest rates had to start going up, everyone started losing money. Same thing when COVID happened. So when they started cutting rates and basically printing money, a lot of money was there to be made, and like basically, but it was all done on one level because like central banks were basically like doing all of these programs to create money for institutions, and then they're in some cases they're even just buying like financial products from institutions, right? But that was all going to end at some point. And the fucked up part is like all of these people, and I know this because I used to work in sales in this role, right? All these people are selling, oh yeah, don't worry, it's our expertise. That's why I kept on going up. But in reality, it's all fugazi, right? So yeah. So it's like I've sort of been watching this guy and his group, right? And he went from like 20% returns month over month to like 3% returns, right? So I know now he's getting called out on. And the other thing is there's so many questions around that shit, like deposits, withdrawals. Are you able to do all that shit at the same time? And like I just know it's a very difficult game to be in. There is no easy money. Fast money gets lost fast, right? So, and I think that's just what happens when that starts happening, bro. And the regulators come, bro. There's no more like nice guy. There's no more like I'm a sales guy. It's like it's a tough game to be in. And so I think like integrity really matters, bro. When you don't feel like something is right, don't get involved in it. Even if someone's like offering you like it's just like some nice shit. Because I'll say it again, you make money fast, you lose money fast. There's no straight path to success. Everything is difficult on some level, right? People will make some wins, but at the same time, people get greedy. And it's across the board. It's not just crypto, it's equities, it's all fixed income, it's all that shit, man. There's no easy path to success, bro. If there was, everybody would be doing it. Realistically speaking, man. Yeah. Is it going right now?
Yeah, we're just doing the
okay.
test and getting them.
All right, dope. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit like that, man. That's what I was even talking about day trading. Day trading doesn't work, man. Especially for retail investors. I can see that for equities. For equities, for sure, day trading doesn't work. It's actually, the markets are actually, especially for like equities trading markets are designed to have the retail investor fail. Because essentially nobody understands when you're doing equities trading or any sort of trading, you're competing with people, right? And as a retail investor, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And as a retail investor, there's no way you can compete with institutions. You can't. There's even this thing called like latent.
Now it came back to me because this is our conversation. My question.
Yeah.
Was, well, you're talking about basically buying and holding stocks, right?
Yeah.
Basically, that's what most people do. But the reason that you're saying like the retail investor is just doing that, trying to get rich quick, basically, and like, or not get rich quick, but they're trying to invest, basically.
Yeah.
And the the institutional investors, they're doing this for ownership, for shareholder ownership, right?
Yeah.
Also to make money too, but to make gains. But I'm saying like they also want usually they want ownership of the company, right? They're buying in such a. But my question is, what about options? Options trading, right? So buying and trading in a higher volume with options, is there potential to make money in that for the retail investor?
So at the end, I'll say this, right? Like I'm never gonna say there's not an opportunity winner, and there's always an opportunity.
And it's not financial advice, by the way.
Exactly, it's not financial advice, right? Yeah. But there's always an inherent risk, especially with options trading, because if you do with options trading, you can do either calls or puts, right? Mm-hmm. So a call basically is a bet that a stock's gonna go up. A put's a bet that a stock's gonna go down, right? I think the best way to make money in the options game is to essentially be writing the options. You make money off the options premium. Every time I've seen it across the board in all like wealth and all specifically equities I could talk about, right? The people that make money are the people that make money off the fees, right? Which is why the brokerages make money, why the institutions make money, right? Because let's say I do a covered call strategy, right? So essentially it's like I own the stock and I'm also writing options, which you have to pay a premium for, that the stock will go up, right? You make money off the premiums regardless, right?
So can retail people do that?
Yes, you can do a covered call strategy as well too. But it's complex. You actually need to have the skills to do that. And again, you need to constantly be monitoring your portfolio. The biggest reason why people lose money in this space and why you can't compete with institutions because they're paying those motherfuckers to stay there and do that shit all day long. Man, you go right now to some of these fucking, you pass by Bay and fucking King right now, right? There's still people in the office fucking right now because you gotta be up for North American markets, you gotta be up for European markets, you gotta be for Asian markets, and that's how these people make their money, right? And the institutions only make money off that shit marginally, right? So for the retail investor, there's no way you have the time investment, there's no way you have the capital investment, and there's no way you don't have the resources. Here's another thing people don't know, right? Putting in orders into the market. The reason why all the banks are actually close to the exchange is because the way the fiber optics work, right? The closer you are to the exchange, the faster your orders can go in. And everyone right now does high frequency trading, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. It's impossible, not just like retail investors, even.
So would blockchain solve that type of problem?
Blockchain ideally would, but the other thing with blockchain is a lot of fucking bullshit in it, bro. Because now there's this company called Chainalysis, and Chainalysis basically tracks like actually, how shit moves, man. And you see. Yeah, and honestly, there's a lot of like price pegging. There's a lot of like fucking like bullshit happens in the market itself too over there, right? Yeah, and again, at the end of the day,
saying deep pegging and shit.
Well, no. I mean, like basically, it's like this. Like, so the issue with Binance, the issue with all of these fucking exchanges, right, is that you can't see what's happening behind the fucking wall, right?
Like, you don't know if they're insolvent or how much they actually have.
Bro, you don't even know if they're fucking like picking up the price of a certain like crypto or dropping the price of a certain crypto because they can do that, right? And you're buying in and sort of thinking this is a fair market, right? You don't understand the majority of the bid is actually being done by like people who actually work at the exchange and who understand like the order flow, right? Because if you look at everything from a very logistical perspective, right? Orders come in and purchases are fulfilled, right? So if orders are coming to the exchange understands before they're actually fulfilled. Exactly. So this thing called front running. Right, so basically, as long as you see the orders coming in, you can So front running is just simply put, bro. You run the exchange. If I run the exchange, I see the orders coming in, right? So this is actually this is also why you shouldn't. Well, I'm not going to say why you shouldn't, but this is why platforms like Simple, even Questrade and shit like that, they're sort of fucked because they're actually backed by a larger institution. The institution's actually just sort of grouping all those orders in. So at the end of the day, they'll see like, okay, well, we have X orders for Tesla for buys, X orders for losses. So they'll go to a market maker if they're not already a market maker themselves, and basically figure out a way to make money off that trade, right? Because you're seeing all the information coming in, and this shit happens like every day. Just no one really talks about it, right? So again, I'm not saying you can't make money off of it, but actually, you know the best example of this too is all that GameStop shit. Because the way, like, basically what happened with that was that, like, there was
People did it for once.
no, man. So you're right. So basically, there was a couple of hedge funds that tried to make a bet during COVID that there was a lot of these brick and mortar firms that would not be able to survive, right? And it made perfect sense. But basically, what happened is that they shorted more. They shorted more than the available stock supply, right? So this smart guy on Reddit, whatever, found that out.
This isn't you, right? Is it?
No, it's not mine. Yeah. So he found that out, and he said, okay, well, there's so much short interest on this. We can find a way to strategically work through this and actually make a profit on it. When the retail investors started making a profit, basically Citadel, which is the institution, right, running the orders, said stop this shit. The circuit breaker stopped because essentially the retail investor is winning, and the market was like, no, like stop this shit. We can't do this because the hedge funds, the institutions, at the end of the day, they're too big to fail, right? So I'm telling you right now, like the market, like for equities, right, is specifically structurally positioned so the retail investor cannot win. Even if they do win, they will go to the fucking exchange and they'll say, yo, stop this shit, fam. Stop it. Like, stop allowing these trades to go through, because that's what happened with GameStop. That's exactly what happened, right? And then people were pissed. And then basically the hedge funds get the hedge funds get bailed out, but they're also sort of fucked because they get bailed out by people who want to make money off the interest that they're going to fucking be owed. Later on, they get acquired by bigger firms and whatnot, right? But I'm saying at the end of the day, the retail investor can't win, bro. Equities trading is a scam, especially right now. It's not a scam. Let me not say it like that. But like, you need to understand. I'll put it like this. I just don't believe in day trading because it's not structurally positioned. It's not options. If you get good at it, you can get good at it. But if you get good enough at it, just get a job at one of these places. To be quite frank, because it makes no sense to fucking do it.
About forex and like commodities and shit like that, like gold or like.
So I know less about forex and commodities trading, right?
Options contracts too, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, you're also betting on like if something's gonna go up or down, right? Forex is a even more difficult game. That's why I've never even bothered getting into it. And this is why I'll always say, man, like I'm not the subject matter at everything. There's things I don't know, and I think the best answer to that is to you don't know. So Forex, I don't know the best, but I also know that's a tricky game. The other important thing to understand right now is that we're in a bear market, right? So like, okay, so in a bull market, things go up, right?
Step closer, step a little closer.
Yeah.
Like even one or two.
One more, yeah.
Sirski. Come on, I'm gonna get my laptop. I'm just gonna test the audio and then we'll do it for real.
All right, let's go.
These are good combos.
Yeah, it's good actually.
You can just, we can clip these up, right?
Yeah. Let's go.
Sirski.
There's actually so much technical knowledge you know about this shit, bro.
Bro, I had to learn.
This is all self-learned or?
Sorry?
All self-learned or?
Self-taught, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's dope.
Appreciate it, fam. I had to. It's a little hard. Yeah, keep talking.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, test. Good?
The worst, bro. Like it sounds.
It's not on my end, is it?
It might be, you know.
Let's see. That's still good, or?
Advanced.
It says low battery. I'm not sure if that does anything.
So maybe. Oh, the red light.
Yeah, but yeah.
But then the bars are full.
Bars are full, yeah.
These things are just so weird and ancient. Now we're here.
Okay, okay. All right.
Okay,
Sorry,
still
bro.
hot. Actually, let me see it again.
Yeah.
It's still loud as fuck. Just talk a little bit.
Test. We working now?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
still loud though. It was working before too. I'm just trying to get it to like, cause it's so loud. It's like peaking. Sync, setup, preset, AFL, advanced tune, power LCD, accent, set, advanced sensitivity. Yeah, here we are. Let's go negative. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. I'm a multi-genius. We're learning.
Yo, trust me.
Okay, here, let me just pull that out a little bit.
Yep.
So talk?
Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Talk.
Test.
Keep going.
Test 1, 2. We good?
Yeah, we should be good. And then I'll just take out some of that in post.
Yeah.
It's like some room noise.
That's all good, man.
Just talk to me and be like, so how was your day today?
Yeah, my day was excellent.
Excellent. Okay, cool. And then keep talking.
The day was nice. The weather is warm. I'm alive. No complaints, yo.
Okay, I think we should be good.
All right, sick. All right.
So there's that.
Throw this back here. All right. So what do you want to talk about?
Let's see. Let's go through the list that you sent me.
Yeah, I still have that.
First ones.
So yeah, that was the first time why day trading doesn't work. You want me to go on that one again, or?
Yeah, like we got some of it. I can bring it down and post off.
No, it's good. Actually, I think I know because everything works best in a story.